This is the last.
This is the last
installment of Diagon Alley. You're so happy. You're so happy it's over.
I am. So how long did you say this is the last?
Yeah.
How long is this video?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Ish.
So was it quick to do this, or have you cut some stuff?
I cut a lot.
Took a lot longer than you thought.
Yeah. I know it would take a while because it's 64 by 64 lot and it's like, you know, Diagon Alley. I know it's going to be big. I think I should have done it on a smaller lot to limit myself. But because I moved everything closer, it looked too bare on the other sides. And arguably, you could say, you could have just moved it to another lot. And yes, perhaps I could have, but I didn't. So instead of that, I built another street behind one of the...
Oh, that's what you spent all the other night doing?
Yeah.
Building a whole new street. Is that what we're on right now, or is this at the end?
No.
This is near Gringotts, isn't it?
Yeah, this is near Gringotts. Gringotts gets finished in this one. Gringotts, I didn't fully decorate because you can, like, if people want to, they can fill it up, but you know, it's already really big and there was a lot to load and I didn't want to make it any slower than it already was. And Gringotts isn't as big as it should have been, but I just kind of put it in the background for aesthetic. But, you know, it can easily be decorated with offices and stuff if you want. I did, however, put basements in and filled some vaults with gold and stuff.
Oh!
Yeah, and trains.
Oh, cool.
You know, the carriages that they take to get to the vaults.
Yeah.
I did that a little bit. What we're on now becomes a bookshop. You can see the Weasley's not prank store right next to it. But yeah, because the other bookshop was a bit small, so, you know,
You thought you'd make another one?
Yeah.
There would be a couple bookshops.
There'd be a few bookshops. Yeah, there'd be some upmarket ones and some poorer ones. Obviously, this one's probably a bit more fancy because they can afford flowers outside.
Oh, yeah.
There's a big bush. That was the romantic garden pack, I think.
Did you buy that, or was that one of the ones we gave away?
No, that was one of the 50% off ones.
Oh. They went crazy that week.
Yeah. Wow. I bought 2 whole stuff packs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably should have edited out more.
I liked how those dinosaurs look in the window.
Yeah.
I think that does look good.
I'm just sad I couldn't make the actual prank store.
Yeah, don't they have like a big...
Yeah, a massive store full of...
No, but I mean outside hanging over it is like this really
ugly
ugly
this
child.
guy puking into a
That's
bucket.
it,
Yeah, they
yeah.
do. I didn't know how I could reenact that installment, so
Ugh.
maybe it's best we didn't, for the faint of heart. Okay, we're spending a long time on flowers. I thought I'd cut more of this out. This took me a long time. Gizmo has arrived.
She's getting cozy behind us.
Oh, good
baby. Yes. What are you doing now? Putting another
Putting a
wall
wall
up?
around it.
Oh.
Just because I wanted everything to have some definition and look unique. I feel I could have done more with Diagon Alley, but honestly I'm quite sick of looking at it.
Phoned it in at some point.
No, I did.
It still looks nice.
I did as much as I could. It does take a while to load though, because of how much stuff is in this. I'm gonna move my phone. Sorry about that. I spent the last 2 nights recording different builds that I did after Diagon Alley. They were both like, one was a mansion cabin. It was really big. It was massive. It was really cool. And then yesterday I recorded this smaller cabin built on rocks for kind of a couple on a romantic holiday with a massive pond all around it. And, well, it didn't work out. The save files, I guess, deleted themselves.
Shadow Play still not working right for you.
Well, it said it was saving, like it was recording and saving, but then the files just didn't exist anywhere for some reason.
You just have to be careful when using it, I guess.
Yeah, I should have checked more.
Like, it's on right now.
Yeah, but the red line's through it.
It's always on.
I know, it's scary. Spyware. No, it's not. Anyway, so this is the bookstore. I like this bookstore.
Do you like it more than the other one?
Yeah.
Is this the Gilderoy Lockhart one?
It's kind of.
Yeah.
It's based on it, but it doesn't look
You
exactly
should have put,
like
instead
it.
of Gilderoy Lockhart, you should have put those posters everywhere. It's Kelly, or whatever it is. Because there's one of those in this.
Yeah, I know, those
Hey,
posters with the band or
it's
something.
Kelly.
Kelly.
I don't know if that's the name.
It probably is. I don't know. That's the weird thing about Sims. Like, if you generate random names for them, it'll give them really normal human names, like Dave and stuff.
Smith.
Dave Smith.
John Smith.
And then when they talk, they're like, Wubadishna. And it's like, your name is Dave Smith. You definitely don't speak whatever you just spoke.
No, it's just that, hi, Wubadishna. It's like, his name is Dave Smith. Wouldn't it be great if they spelled it like that? Una, Ia, Dave Smith.
Well, like, when someone's saying their name, they just have, like, some guy in the office,
Yeah.
probably called Dave, saying, Oi, Dave, could you say everyone's names if they put in all these individual names, like, Wubadishna, Sukadana, Sasha Smith, Jacob Wainwright. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the seating area in the top of the library. Pretty neat
It would
looking.
be brilliant.
What?
Ela Beluda, Rav Patel.
Oh, God.
Just in this like dull, monotonous voice.
Yeah, I hate my job. Tonight I will kill myself. And I got dark. So anyway, just cluttering up the library. I like a bit of clutter. You know, like, I really prefer modern houses,
Yeah.
but I feel this game lacks nice looking modern furniture. They have. Why are you?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Like,
when
there's
you
some
say
there's some modern stuff, but it looks really
heartless.
yeah, soulless. Like, a bit
It's
too
like,
simple.
The thing is, everything in this Sims looks really clean and pristine. I said it before. I'd love it if you could like take a dirt duster and put it over things, and make things
look a
dusty
bit
and
rough.
grimy,
Yeah,
touch up the edges.
like,
But
if you build something in Fallout 4 in a settlement and it looks all dirty and
Yeah.
run down, yeah.
But you can see the character that goes into certain... Like, you've got this old-fashioned sort of Victorian-looking thing going on here.
Yeah.
You can see the character in that furniture. Modern furniture doesn't... Especially minimalist furniture doesn't have that same character.
And that's a real shame, because I wish you could do minimalist,
look-
shabby chic looks in this,
It
but
doesn't
you
look
can't
old or
so
rusty
much.
or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't have all the stuff packs. I know there's one called Spooky Stuff, but I think that's probably more Victorian stuff.
Yeah. I have chocolate on my elbow and I don't know where from.
Maybe the chocolate cake.
No.
No?
I'd hate to think I wasted some.
You wasted someone you got on your chair yesterday too. Oh no! I really like those tomes.
Tomes.
What?
School books.
No, they're tomes.
You stack them all up really nice. It's a shame you can't just like colour some orange and navy blue or something.
You can make them brown, blue, and red.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, they all look the same.
I put so much work into that corner.
Put more work into it.
Wow, okay, you do it next time. You make that. Oh, we've had this conversation. This is the back of the garden shop. We moved everything closer. You might be able to tell at some point in this video. Maybe.
I'm sure at some point you'll show us.
Maybe. So the garden shop now actually has a bit of a garden to show its products in. That fountain's from the romantic stuff pack, I think.
Oh yeah.
So I threw that in. Looked pretty nice. There's a fish. Everyone likes a good fish in their garden. I'm sorry, I can't sell things. Everyone likes a good fish. Everyone needs one of those woohoo love bushes. Once I had a sim woohoo in that bush, and apparently someone had just peed in it or something.
Ugh.
Yeah, they came out feeling disgusted and they were
Seems
really queasy.
foul.
Sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can be. I never played, like, we've had this conversation before, but I never played much Sims as a kid. My cousin had Sims 3 and I played a little bit with him, but not really. But I had the herbs on GameCube, which I've mentioned to you before. The herb Sims in the City. I quite liked the herbs. Sims was never one of my main games.
Yeah.
Our cat is currently burying her face behind a cushion while sitting on another cushion, and curling up and burying her face in a lower cushion.
She's on a slanted cushion, so she's gonna slip off.
Very good. Okay, so I left in too much of the boring landscaping
Oh,
stuff.
look at all those flowers.
I wanted it to look messy and kind of like
Stacked.
Yeah. Like, it's taken care of, obviously, but they really need to give it a trim.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing.
Really need to give it a tram.
But yeah, in the Urbs, you had to, like... It wasn't quite like The Sims, exactly, because you had to impress this DJ that went round to every town.
Okay.
Your goal is to, like, become... I don't know.
DJ.
No, you're supposed to become, like, this... Just a popular person for no good reason. You want to get into clubs. Everywhere you go, your goal is to get into whatever club is in that place.
Why can't you? Are you underage?
No, I think you're of age. It's just that you're not cool or popular enough. And to make yourself cooler, you have to dress the way everyone else dresses. You have to improve your relationships with people in the area. And you have to perform these techniques. And the DJ, I think his name is Darius or something, he's always like, hey, you're pretty cool. How about I teach you this move? And you end up learning stuff like throwing a disco ball in the sky and doing a backflip over it or something.
That sounds really cool.
One of the cities was like an underground train station, and it was called like there was one like that, and then there was a skate park one. I like the skate park one. Yeah.
Wait, the skate park one was a different game or in the Urbs?
No, it was in the Urbs.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. I liked that one. That was my favourite job, to perform skating tricks and stuff. Then again, I really like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, so...
I could never really play it. I only played it
when
when
Tony
I was
Hawk?
at a cousin's or something.
Oh, I really liked it. I don't know why. So here is me putting a roof over a pool to try and make it look like a bridge. It didn't work out. I also had to leave ground in the middle so that people could actually walk past the water, despite the fact that nobody lives there because you can't live on a retail lot yet.
Right. You should be able to live above your store. It'd be really cool.
I know, that would be really cool. I'd like to make stores like that, especially because in London, a lot of places are like that. And I feel it's hard to make a very English-inspired looking place when you can't have people living above their stores. Because you'll see a really modern-looking shop, sometimes really posh and sometimes, like, really, the opposite of posh and kind of like, oh, I wouldn't want to go in there. But then above it, every time, is this really old-fashioned building. And it doesn't match up with how the shop looks at all.
No, it doesn't.
It's really weird. Not into that. But most places in London look like that. Especially around here. I really like making ponds. I wish they didn't count as pools. You should just be able to make ponds. In The Sims 3 you could. And they need to bring that back. You could I don't know the word, but mutate the land. I don't know. You can get frogs in this.
Yeah,
you can find them in tree stumps.
You were putting them in one of the houses, I remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The interior of the garden shop. We feature some alien plant life because I think wizards would have weird plant life.
That's cool.
Probably from other places, like
Alien
Atlantis.
planets.
Yeah. Someone's made Atlantis in The Sims 4.
Wow.
I know, it's pretty
Watch
impressive.
that video.
I will link it
after
in the
this video.
description. Please watch this video. Please. I tried so hard.
What is that? What have you created?
Some weird alien plant life looking thing.
You've stacked so much on each other, it just looks like a hive of...
It's supposed to look weird. We changed the grass to make it look more luminescent and glowy, like it is actually from an alien plant. There it is. Very nice.
Oh.
You would not go in that garden shop, would you?
No, not if that's in the window. I'd be very scared.
Well, I mean, it is a wizard's gardening shop. You'd expect some weird stuff.
Oh, that's cool. You made a cut.
There's a nice elephant. Alright, yeah, that's my editing skills. You made a cut, I see. Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, so we just wanted to feature some plants in here.
No elephant?
No, the elephant's going back. I just needed to see behind the elephant's big bum.
How dare you? He's been working on his derriere for years. And you
Not
just
very hard.
slandered him.
Slandered.
Slander. Slander him all over his butt.
Huh?
What?
What?
It's
Anyway.
what the olifants like. Olifants.
Olifants. But yeah, so because I lost that footage of those two massive mountain cabins, I'm gonna have to record something else. I might do a Halloween-inspired thing.
Yes.
Even though I've never really celebrated Halloween. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of, you know, food that tastes like cinnamon and pumpkin. I like those flavours.
You should make your Animal Crossing house in The Sims.
Which animal? What? The one just my normal house?
Yeah.
My normal house in Animal Crossing looks terrible.
So?
Yours looks quite good.
I know.
Oh. Well. Let's make your house from Animal Crossing. That's not an Animal Crossing tune. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is. What's your favourite Animal Crossing tune? Write in.
What one's that? Is that Bubblegum?
I think so.
Alright. I like what you're doing there.
Thank you. We line all of the walls with those bush wall.
That looks
things.
good, and it look with that wallpaper. It looks like sort of modern. You've grown it on sort of thing.
Yeah, I like that. I like modern looking stuff, but like we just said, I feel The Sims 4 needs more nice, pretty, expensive looking modern furniture.
Yeah.
Because modern is my favourite look for houses. I want a modern looking house, but I don't feel I can make the house that I'd want in The Sims right now. I don't know. Maybe
so.
With
Wait,
City
are we
Life
seeing the finished Diagon Alley in this video?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You don't see too much. I didn't record myself making the other alley just because it was really quite boring to watch.
Did you fill up the houses?
The houses that are supposedly lived in.
Yeah, and
No.
the other alley.
You mean the shops?
No, the other.
The actual houses where
the
the
one you're
pond-
telling us that you haven't made in the video.
Oh, there was going to be shops. Yeah, I filled them up.
Oh,
One
are we gonna
is
see the interiors?
Yeah, I took screenshots.
Oh,
Of course. One of them is a really expensive looking inn, which also has like a dance place, like a really expensive looking opera kind of house kind of thing.
I'd say you should have done Diagon
piano.
Alley, but I mean,
Well, there is one illegal store.
it's hard to make things dark and mysterious.
I mean, there is a spooky stuff pack. If I had that, I might be able to wing it with that, but I don't know. But if people want to download and add Nocturne Alley, they definitely can. But yeah, so the bit that you don't see, I also put in a really old church that looks somewhat abandoned, that has a graveyard, and then there's the inn. They should add a thing where you're allowed to stay at inns and hotels. I really want to make hotels.
A hotel expansion
That
would
would
be
be
really
top
cool,
notch.
especially if you could run it and people could stay in it.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool if you could stay in one as well.
Yeah, I know. I really want a hotel kind of thing going on because we are sort of very slowly in the process of making our hotel in The Sims 4.
Oh god, that thing is a menace. I don't want to do that.
You have to.
It's so big!
So is this. So was this. And I did this all on my own. Dear God. Anyway. I like building big things, but
This was a bit excessive.
this was a bit excessive just because of how different everything was, and it was just it was a long task. It was really long. And I'd never done anything this big before.
That's cool what you're doing. Raising that up so it sits on
Yeah.
just right on those little platforms you put down.
Thank you.
Yes, that looks nice.
Thank you very much. I quite like the gardening store.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever go in because I'm not that into it. I like plants, but I'd probably be too lazy to take care of my own.
I like plants, I just don't like to plant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that it?
No. Wait, what, for the garden store?
Yeah, I want to see the finished alley from far away.
You will, goodness. Patience. Tom is a virtue. Anyway, we do finish it. You don't see me decorating. You can see on the left, there's an empty building right there. That's going to be the inn and the, dancing hall place.
Right.
Very old-fashioned looking dancing hall. Kind of nice. In the towery looking part of it, that's where the pianist sits. And then there's also a microphone and 2 violins for people to use to perform. Rather upmarket kind of place.
Yes.
Only pure blood wizards stay there. No, anyone can stay there if they're rich. It also features 6 bedrooms.
Oh, does it?
It does.
That's a big inn.
Pretty big inn. The bedrooms aren't huge though.
Does it have a bar on the ground floor?
There is a little bar, but it's not like segregated from the rest of the place, if that makes sense. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, I wish that you could list different shops as different things, because some of these places are retail, and then some are supposed to be like restaurants and cafes, and then, like I said, we want an inn/hotel expansion. Get on
I know
that,
what you mean.
EA.
You'd like to be able to make a high street.
Yeah, because a lot of people have made high streets, which is partly what inspired this. But you can't list things as different stuff, and it's a bit me. Anyway, look, seed packets.
Oh,
Cute. That's the show hidden objects cheat, but I really like those seed packets. Like, damn.
how many of them do you put up? It's a shame you
Only
can't just
4.
use copy and paste tool.
I know, it won't work because it doesn't recognise the object as being furniture, since it's a cheat. So it's kind of there for decoration. Also, that square flower pot that I'm putting down, you can, I think your Sims make those.
Oh, cool.
Like, you can craft them. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, I like the garden store. I feel it's a bit small, but, you know, you can probably just order yourself some stuff on, you know, what's a wizardy Google name?
Oh, wait, I know. You can order stuff on...
Centaur Google.
No, I was
Centoogle. Centoogle.
No.
Fugle.
I wanted to make an Amazon
Order
pun.
of the Fugle.
I wanted to make an Amazon pun, but I couldn't think of one, like forbiddenforest.com. Like, you wouldn't order
That
off Forbidden
sound-
Forest.
Forbidden Forest sounds like a site where it'd be like, you have to be 18 to enter this site, please enter your birthday.
All that dryad porn.
Oh my god.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Some garden
You could
buckets.
make that website.
What?
Forbidden Forest. You could have the dryads in it from WoW, and people, that'd be the quote as you come in. Ah, the great outdoors, and it'd be all these very, very scantily dressed,
Ooh. What about
half humans.
What about the druid circles in The Witcher with the
Oh wait, we're looking
green
at the
forest?
Diagon Alley.
Oh, yep, these are screenshots. That's the pet shop. Tom missed the view of Diagon Alley. There's a bookshop. There's the upstairs of Bookshop where you can study. There's the shoe shop. I really like the shoe
Did
shop.
you not like film like a panoramic view going over the city?
No.
Do that. No, don't do that face. I want to see it fully done.
You have. Look, that's the church.
No, that's a load of rubbish. You've got to put in something before that the game over thing. I don't care.